In the real world, the largest insects and spiders include the likes of the giant huntsman and Goliath bird-eating spiders, the Goliath beetle, the giant stick bug, and titan beetles to name a few. Although, the largest insects to have ever lived were actually dragonfly-like bugs of the order Protodonata, sometimes referred to as griffin flies. These majestic beings have wingspans of nearly 2.5 feet across and huge mandibles, making them formidable predators. Thankfully, they went extinct a long time ago at the end of the Paleozoic era. But imagine, what if there existed insect-like creatures, or rather monsters, that grew larger than your room, or maybe even your house? Well, that's what we have in store for you today. So welcome back to Factholic, and let's start the countdown of the top largest insect and spider kaiju monsters to have ever appeared in the movies. Number 10, Antlar, 131 feet. The first monster on our list arrives to terrorize you all from the world of Ultraman, where it's known to terrorize the civilization of Baradi. This ant beetle-like kaiju goes by the name of Antlar, and it's pretty damn huge. I mean, it weighs a friggin' 20,000 tons for crying out loud. Antlar has a rough hide, which seems almost impenetrable. But that's not the only cool part, cause this freakish ant beetle hybrid even sported mandibles that could fire magnetism rays. So it might be freaky and scary, but Antlar is kinda cool too. Number 9, Zetan, 160 feet. We have another monster from the world of Ultraman making it onto our list. They call it Zetan, and it's not just any monster either, cause this monstrosity is actually considered the most powerful monster in the original Ultraman series. And what that means is, Zetan is a pretty big deal. Although, in size terms, it would be fairer to call it a pretty colossal deal, because the beetle kaiju is just humongous. Number 8, Megagaris, 164 feet. There aren't many monsters out there that look as terrifying as this one here, and that in itself is a major compliment to the whole design of the beast. This monstrosity is the Megagaris, and she's the insectoid queen of the equally terrifying Meganulons, which are a species of prehistoric bugs. If I had to comment on the Megagaris, it looks like a creature straight out of hell, with a ginormous 262 feet wingspan and an insane weight of 12,000 metric tons. Now that's straight up imposing. Number 7, KAMACURAS, 165 feet. Expect more rock-kicking action here, cause now we have the 20,000 ton KAMACURAS in the house, fellas. As you can see, this big boy is actually a giant mutated praying mantis, and it definitely looks pretty menacing. I've always found mantises to be pretty weird in a good way, but now that I'm seeing something of this size, I can't help but feel a little uncomfortable. You know what? You should take it seriously too, cause KAMACURAS is a massive 290 feet long behemoth that could literally make mincemeat out of you with those massive fangs of his. Number 6, Megalon, 180 feet. Stomping his way to the 6th position on our list is the 40,000 ton insect monster, Megalon. Now, Megalon is quite a bizarre creature, there's no doubt about that. The god of a race of underground dwellers known as the Cetopians. He's sort of like a huge beetle with metal drill hands. Oh, and somehow spits bombs as well. Did I mention that? Weird, wild stuff, but presented in a very kid-friendly manner. But more importantly, look how gigantic he is. Number 5, Kimonga, 196 feet. Feast your eyes upon the giant spider monster, Kimonga. Apart from his massive dwarfing stature, Kimonga actually has a fairly cool looking design. Coming back to the size game, just the leg height of the monster spider is more than 130 feet. And the weight figures stand at an earth-shaking 30,000 tons, which of course is no joke. Also, Kimonga is one of the many monsters from Toho that we would love to see in the Monsterverse. If that happens, it would take the size game even higher for the giant spider monster, which of course sounds freaking awesome. Number 4, Spideros, 230 feet. Toddling its way into the 4th spot of our list is another spider-based kaiju, and conveniently enough, it's called Spideros. Now Spideros may be spider-based, but by no means does it look like a spider. At least in my eyes. It rather looks like some sort of freakish, sluggish, and awfully heavy monstrosity. I say that because the designs aren't really the most impressive. But they got the size right, because this beast is a pure 73,000 metric tons of rampage. Number 3. Batra larva form, 240 feet. Behold, the demon beast of destruction, the black Mothra, Batra. Before I say anything, a little warning. Beware of this beast, cause Batra destroys everything and anything that endangers the life of the earth. Being a giant spiky moth, he's essentially the alter ego, or to put it properly, the evil twin of Mothra. Also, as you can see for yourself, it looks pretty badass and terrifying, and finds itself way up in the medal winning positions in our list. It's just that massive. Number 2, WARGILGAR, 354 feet. So the second largest kaiju on our list has got to be the strangest one we've seen here yet. Known as the Destruction Terror Beast, WARGILGAR looks like a freaky cross, or rather a cross gone wrong between an insect and a crustacean. Although, that's not necessarily a bad thing, and the humongous kaiju has got more to offer than what meets the eye. You see, the 80,000 ton WARGILGAR can breathe fire, and in addition, his mouth also contains 2 retractable cannons. So yeah, basically he's a beast of destruction. Number 1, Mothra, larva form, SHOWA, 590 feet. Yes, you heard that right. The monster taking the top spot in our list is none other than the queen of the monsters, Mothra. Although, do note that we are taking into consideration the larva form of the SHOWA Mothra here, which is the largest we've seen of her. She's actually large enough to pip all the other insect and spider monsters in our list to take the title of the largest. Besides that, Mothra needs no second introduction or explanations whatsoever. She's just that popular, and all that comes to mind when you see Mothra is divine, majestic, and elegant. And with that, it's a wrap for this video. Hope you enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, do you agree with our list? Which monster do you think should have made it? Do let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Now, if you want to keep watching more videos like these, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash the bell icon too while you're at it. You're watching Factholic. We'll see you next time with another amazing video. Peace!